Hello there people, this is Stylosa and this is more EVE Online. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hopefully show you a bit of the combat and please bear in mind I'm a massive noob, which is a good thing because it shows everybody else that this is the type of, well, the way you'll be playing the game if you decide to pick it up or if you're new to EVE or whatever. So last night I was doing a series of quests. I've been doing the like the more advanced military quests, and I've got access to a destroyer, which I should have actually finished the research up for that, which I believe I have. So let me get rid of all these windows. Right, so that's my chap. Turn around, good lad. So we'll head out towards the hangar to have a look at the ship, which is a destroyer, because I've only previously had access to the frigate class, which is like obviously smaller, not as beefy and as big. I mean, you can see that's a fairly big ship with some kind of like radar dish. Good lord. So anyway, the first thing we've got to do is we need to equip the ship. So using my extensive training from the tutorial, this is the fitting window. Now as you can see, I can, in fact, apparently I can have absolutely loads of weapons on this. What? So high power slots, that's where you stick the weapons. Rig slots, I have no idea because I haven't done any kind of tutorial for a rig. Medium power slots is like your shield boosters, your afterburners, your stasis web of fire. Good lord, that's a device which hopefully we'll get onto that. So I actually stripped my old ship. So this is my item hangar where I should have. Right, so I've got a load of different afterburners, and I believe that's. I think that's the best one. Hang on, show info. You see, this is a lot like EVE is a lot about the stats. I mean, it's I mean, look at all these stats for the item. It's very detailed. So that's going to give me that much thrust. Which, you know what? Screw it. Let's just put this on. Else I'll be here forever. Right, we'll put the stasis web of fire on. That's good. We need to look at. We don't want the remote armor repair, although we could do with the actual armor repair thingy. I don't think I can put that there. No. Let's equip the weapons I've got. So I've got these 125mm railguns, so we'll put them on. And actually, oh yeah, so I've got drones, so I might go quiet at points during this because yeah, it's quite detailed. So I've got drones, which is a specialty of the Galente race or faction. They tend to focus more on drones, or I don't even think the other race have got access to drones. Again, I may be wrong. Right, so we need ammunition, but it looks like we're going to be. What are these? 125mm railguns. So let's go on to the market. So we're on the market now, and we want to buy railguns, which I do believe come under ship equipment. Turrets and bays, hybrid turrets, because that's what the Galente chaps use. Railguns, okay. I don't think I've got the ability to use medium-sized railguns at the moment. Let's just. Oh, that's nice. Nice little graphical display. But I want to look at the information. Show info. Yeah, so I don't have medium hybrid turret, which it only takes 24 minutes to train, but I'm not going to bother with that for now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to go for small railguns and the 125mm railguns. It looks like I don't think I've got any more. No, that's some kind of light electron thing. So if I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more railguns, I'll be an absolute killer. So let me briefly explain this in my limited bloody capacity. So this is the regional market. So I'm looking at this and I can see that what I want, there's 2 available in the station for 88,000 ISK, but there's 47 available for 99,000. So I'll buy the 2 of them. I mean, you can see I'm paying well over the odds for that because there are some available at other stations, but they're 3 jumps away. So I'd actually, if I bought it from the station, I need to go there to collect it, which is quite crazy. So let's stick some railguns on. So I've bought 2 more there. Let's just get another one. No, in fact, 4 will do. 4 will do, because I've only been rolling in ships that I've had access to 2 weapons anyway. Or shall I just get another one just to be safe? Yeah, let's get another one. yeah, whatever. And also, I got sent an absolute load of money. I put a link to the last video, the Welcome to Eve, on Reddit, and look how much money I've got, 78 million ISK, which is... I do not believe people of my quality level should have access to such funds, good lord. Okay, so I've bought... we'll just get rid of this a minute. So I've bought the railguns. Now I've gone straight into my inventory, or my item hangar, because I'm in the station where I bought them from, so I've just got them straight away. So we'll start sticking these on. Okay. And also, you see the CPU value in the power grid. You have to actually keep on the maximum. If you put too much stuff on, which uses too much CPU and power grid, it just doesn't work. Or it won't allow you to equip it, I think. Okay, so now I need ammunition. Now I've got a bit of ammunition, but it's not really that much. What I'm going to do is get loads. Well, I'll show you where to get it from. So, minimize the item hangar. Let's go back to the... now I have been playing this for about 6 hours maybe, and I'm still totally lost when it comes to even finding the market tab. So back in the market again, I need to buy ammunition. So let's close that. We want to close that as well. We want to look into ammunition, hybrid charges, standard charges, small, and let's get some iridium charges. So, in fact, yeah, no, yes, love it. Again, I'm a little bit unsure as to, what each charge actually does. I mean, you can look at the charges, look at the information. Again, you need to do this, so you need to look at this and find out what it's about. The description, the attributes, the kinetic damage, thermal damage, the range bonus it gives, and all that stuff. But it's like, well, it is better to have... Well, you need ammunition in your railgun as it doesn't work, so I'll just go for... Right, so there's 66,000 charges in the station. So let's just buy... Let's buy 1,000. It's going to cost me... Yeah, okay, so let's buy 1,000. Okay, so I bought 1,000 now, so these are back now in my item hangar. There we go, look, 1,000 iridium charges. So I'm going to drag them onto my weapons. It should... Yeah, so it's loading each weapon with iridium charges, so that's good. Because, yeah, that's a good thing. These are my other ships as well. So in my drone bay, I've actually got 1 drone, which it looks like that's all I can carry because it's saying that it's full. Well, that's fair enough, okay. Right, so let's undock. Now, let's just check the mission again. So the mission, I don't have the bonus reward available because I took the mission last night and never did it. So, the following item was granted when you accept the mission, which is that battleship. I didn't have the research at the or the skill at the time, so I had to actually learn the skill, which is a process. We basically go to the open training. Excuse me there, bit of wind. And then you basically put your skill. You can see I'm not training anything, which is pretty bad. So let's just throw something for the sake of it. In whatever. Apply. As far as I'm aware, you always really want to be researching stuff or training stuff, because it happens when you're offline as well. So it's stupid to leave it empty. But obviously, I'm not going through the most optimal things I should be doing. I'm just kind of just doing anything, or doing it straight away if I get told to do it by these agents, which I guess is the right thing to do. So anyway, what I need to do is go and kill the terrorist leader inside the pleasure hub. Okay, so I've got the mission. Let's undock and check out this ship, because I've first time I'll be flying around in the thing. Good lord. Okay, so we're in space. To be honest, it doesn't look that bad. Crazy nebula. Anyway, so what we need to do now is we need to go to the mission and complete it. So the way I've been doing this is just basically clicking anywhere on the right-clicking anywhere on the display. It brings up this dodgy menu, and then I literally just go down to agent missions. So this is the exam. Now, the encounter is where I need to go. The home base is where I am at the moment, so I obviously don't want to go there. So I'm going to walk to the encounter. Warp drive active. For some reason, it reminds me of the voiceover work for the mothership in Homeworld. That is an amazing game, by the way. Good lord. Okay, so I need to find out what is the active range, or the best range, the optimal range of this weapon, which is 16.2 kilometers. So, knowing that, I now need to set my... Holy shit, what is going on here? Okay, so I'm getting told that the scanners have picked up. That's basically the quest NPC. So you see these enemies over there, but what I need to do is let's target one, and what we need to do is set our orbit, set the default range to what was it? 16,000. Was it? Ah! See, I forgot already. Oh no, it's 16.2, not 16,000. Shit! It's all going to shit. God! Okay, 16 will do. Right, W, left click, that's going to start us orbiting that chap. Right, that's fine. I want to group these weapons, put them into a group so we can fire them all off shortcut F3. We're going to start firing at that guy. I'll hopefully get rid of him. We'll lock onto this target as well. You can see him coming up in the heads-up display. Put him in the stasis where the fire as well so he doesn't move. So I'm actually getting quite close to that guy. I don't know why that's the case, because I told it to orbit at a bloody... Let's turn off that weather fire. So, I mean, going back to my comments about the combat not being that, or the game not really being centered around combat, it obviously is, but this is the combat. You know, it's slow-ish. I mean, you can see I'm taking quite a battering here, and I appear to be in a stasis weather fire. Good lord! I mean, I could. We need to fire at that guy. Fire at him, for God's sake. Start orbiting him. Orbit! I could split my weapon groups up and fire at different... Or I could just unlink my weapons and just fire at, different targets, but... I guess at the moment it's kind of beneficial to just fire at everything. How close is this guy? Let's weather fire the pig! Right, so we've destroyed that guy, that's good. W left click is the shortcut for auto orbit, and we'll fire the railguns again. Yeah. I mean, I'm too close for the. Oh no! So actually, I was right. Yeah, it is 16,000. It's in meters. God damn it! Hopefully, I should back off now. Yeah. So I've corrected my orbit. Right, now they drop loot, which is cargo, so I'm going to go and pick this up, because it might be some good stuff. I also forgot to deploy my drones as well, which is slightly retarded, but there you go. Now let's check to see if I finished this, because this just said... Oh no, actually it says kill the terrorist leader inside the pleasure hub. Okay. I'm guessing this, yeah, that's the pleasure hub. So we're going to forget the loot, screw the loot, let's go over here. We've got 70 million, for God's sake, it's not like there's going to be anything good in the little newbie combat tutorial thing. We don't want a radio telescope, so this is where we need to go. So, pretty crazed. Let's reset the camera so we can check what we're doing. Good lord. Let's deploy my drone as well. So if I launch the drone, it should take off. Yeah, so little bugger. Trying to click on him, I can't see him in the overlay. Well, he's basically just a very small robotic vessel, as the name drone would suggest. You know what, let's just approach this, because that seems to be taking forever. Yeah, turn around, love it. So I've only really gone through the very basic drone tutorial, so I'm not really too sure how to actually control it. But you can see, like, I am enjoying the game, but it is quite complicated, and you can imagine at times it's going to get really, really complicated. But that's just EVE Online for you, and what I'm trying to do is show people that it's not as scary as it appears to be. Now, me and Kirioth did play the game, you know, some 4 years ago on a trial. We didn't know what the hell we were doing, and we just basically were like, that was a terrible game, we left. I think a lot of it was to do with kind of your mindset. You do need to be a mature player, or be able to sit back, or in fact just be the type of mental. In fact, what am I doing here? Oh. Orbit. I guess we just want to open fire on it. But that's not doing anything. Hang on. Let's approach it and see what happens. Well, I'll continue my crazed rant. So I think, like, you need to be the type of person who, like, appreciates statistics, or is going to really get involved in a game, because this is sort of like this. I haven't had the feeling for a very long time where this actually is another world. It literally is another world. It's like, whoa, anything can happen within well, in fact, outside of reason as well. Absolutely anything can happen. It's a bit. And I think that's kind of what's drawing me to the game. I mean, at the moment I'm in a dead space encounter, so, you know, I can't be. Nobody else is ever going to turn up. But in the, you know, in actual real space, anything could happen. You know, somebody could be mining. I could turn up and decide to hold them to ransom. Literally anything is possible. It is absolutely crazed. Okay, so let me just check, see what the hell I'm supposed to be doing here, because. So I'm supposed to assassinate him. Yeah, and it's telling me about. Okay, so maybe I killed him and his wreck is out and I just didn't realise it. So yeah. I mean, I'm guessing I have. We'll go back to the station and find out. So let's get the drone back. Oh, add drone to combat overview. Let's check. Let's have a look at him now we've done that. Hello there, little fella. So you can see he's like a little ship, which again just shows you the scale of it. I mean, look at that little crazy ship. This thing is the pleasure hub. I mean, look at the size of that. You know, the little. I mean, I can. What the hell? You know, crazed, absolutely crazed. Oh yeah, look, terrorist leader wreck. Bloody hell, open cargo. Right, let's reset the camera. Resetting the camera just puts it back to your ship. In case you haven't guessed by now. Let's turn on the afterburners, baby. Oh yeah. You see how the speed increases on the bottom. Although it looks like this vessel is actually slower than my frigate. My frigate would reach speeds of about 500 meters per second, whereas this doesn't seem to be doing that. But obviously this is way more heavily armed. So we'll grab this and see if there's any kind of special loot in there, but I think we've probably already done the mission, and then we'll head back and hand the mission in. And this should give you like a good idea of what this isn't the super basic combat tutorial, but it's like the next level of combat tutorial the game gives you. This is the type of thing which will be going on as far as combat goes. Obviously, you know, you get them massive, epic, bloody fleet battles and all kinds of crazy stuff. But I think, like I said earlier, a lot of EVE it comes down to essentially the community. Like, I mean, if you're going to set up a trap for a miner, the rush is in setting up the trap, waiting for the miner to turn up, and then taking him out or holding him to ransom. That is what it's about. It's not about piloting the ship. It's not about, you know, anything like that, action-y combat or none of that. It's about... It's just about that. That's a totally point. But hopefully you understand what I'm trying to get at. It's mad. Right, so we need to go back to the station now. So we'll head back to the agent base and we'll dock. This should warp me and then dock me. No. I think I've just left my drone behind. Yeah, I didn't dock my drone, so I've lost it. Oh, well. Oh dear. Again, another example of getting totally sold a river. You know, it's quite harsh. If you're going to leave something there, it's obviously not going to be there when you warp away, is it? You know, it ain't going to think, oh, I'm going to dock. I think I've lost it. Yeah, nothing's in a drone bay. Ah, oh. Who's this? I think that's one of them crazy Amar vessel religious nut jobs, good lord. Anyway, reset the camera. What we want to do is dock with the station. Now we can do it by clicking in the, you know, in the game world, or we can just do it by the thing. But I prefer to kind of do it. Well, in fact, you can just do it from the menu anyway. So dock.
Docking request accepted.
Okay, so we don't want to look at the ship hangar. They're just the ships I've got access to. So I want to talk to my chap. Hello there. I'd like to complete this mission. And he's loving it. Excellent work. You've proven you know how to handle yourself, and you're an absolute winner. Love it. So I think this is saying that this is the end of the combat tutorial. Now, as I mentioned earlier, I've arranged to have your standings with the Galante Federation increased. This bump will, in your reputation, will have you. Yeah, so he's saying now I can go off and fight for the Galante Navy, or the Galante Navy proper. Like, I'm not a total noob, so I can get more advanced quests. But what he's saying is that literally I should go and do the rest of these. So I mean, I think they cover absolutely everything from like exploration, and so she's distribution, yeah. So she's going to show you how to be, you know, how to deal with logistics and things like that. She again is distribution. Oh, maybe I'm getting a bit confused, but whatever. They do the tutorial agents in the station do cover the various aspects of Eve, like different types of things, like, you know, you're scanning, your logistics, your mining, and I've only done the combat one so far. But whatever, people. Hopefully that's give you a bit of a better look at, oh hello, sort of what Eve is about. You know, and I am definitely intrigued. Definitely intrigued. I've been Stylosa, people. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Twitter. Follow us on Facebook and like us on Facebook. Follow us on all that good stuff and whatever. And I'll catch you next time, people. Toodaloo.